How's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty good. I got some excellent news just before the stream, and now I'm just kind of floating on it. I have my 2 dragons katana. Oh, it's S tier already too, baby. Yeah, and I'm gonna go on an adventure, and I'm gonna save the world. Apparently the Alchemist Tower is called Ark Abbey, which I didn't know. But we're gonna make the magic happen. Okay, I think this way's forward. Look at these little faces. What are you looking at, misters? That's his pressure plate. Dark Moonstone. Yeah, baby. I can upgrade one of my weapons. Hello, mister. I'm actually gonna avoid you. I got places to be. Excuse me. Hello? Any goodies? Oh, he made a screech. Oh my god, this weapon's so satisfying. Wowzy. I'm having so much fun already. This game is so good, guys. You have no idea. If you haven't played Liza P, I know you watched me play it, or maybe you just tuning in and you haven't watched me play it and you're just tuning in to the end. Even if this is like spoiler territory and like, oh man, like now I know how it ends, but I don't want to play it. Play the game. It's so much more. Like, trust. Oh god, I'm getting beat up in a corner. Yeah, this game is amazing. Even like, I'm getting beat up in a corner and I still think it's amazing. That's how good it is. The game can literally beat me to death and I'd still think it was amazing. I'd thank it for beating me to death. Ooh, I have exactly 3,000 ergo waiting for me somewhere. Oh, not somewhere. There. That's handy. Okay, I'm forgetting how to block, which is unfortunate. Okay, so where's the way forward? I've been a lot of places, but I haven't been forward yet. This looks like forward. That looks like forward for sure. Let's make it happen. Ladder! Progress! Hooray! Okay, let's make the progress even more progressive. Like Progresso Soup. This Kobold is sponsored by Progresso Soup. I subsist solely off minestrone. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. Minestrone is the lifeblood of me. Stop screaming. You're weird. I thought I'd time it right. Ooh, that time I did though, baby. Ooh, get dumpstered. You big nerd. Oh, now you got a tendril head. Then I Slam ya. Ooh, come on and slam. And welcome to the jam. Cut you in half. Mechanical cryptic vessel. Ooh. Renini's gonna have a puzzle time with this. Oh, it's a... I might be hacked. Stuck in the corner. Dang it. Ooh. Bend the knee to your new puppet king. Yes! Ooh, get dumpstered, son. I'm the hotness and you're the notness. Oh, baby. Get spanked in the front. Front spank. Ooh, a special resistance. How lovely. I pull the lever. What does it open? Oh, it opens those doors down there. Hooray! Oh? Big jump? Ooh! Oh man, I got the moves! But what, there's nothing over here. Secret wall! Secret wall! Secret wall! Secret wall! No? I did a sick jump for nothing? Oh man. Oh, this is the opening area. Yeah. I'm gonna sit down so I can get my stuff back. Okay. Against all odds, infiltrate, storm the gates, storm the gates. Oh, hello. I can't believe you've done this. They followed me into the puppet room? Okay, so I have to dispatch my pursuers before I can play with the big size puppet. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna... make the run. Ninja style, samurai, metal pole, climb that shit. Climb into that mother hecker. That was nice. Okay, now I fight. Oh, he's throwing me. And bow to the king. Oh, you're just still alive. Not for long, baby. Think about your whole life as you die. Oh, my lantern's going red. Balance crank? Ew. Gross. Only technique cranks for me. I hear tightening of gloves. I feel like someone's gonna shoot me when I walk out of here. Why are the puppets working in cahoots with the creatures? Oh, that's gonna kill me. Gosh, this guy does so much damage without even getting close to me. I guess I do too, but whatever. And then... bow to your sensei. You are literally nothing. Okay, so there's the ladder path, but then there's this secret other path. Oh wait, no, that's the way I came from. Never mind. It's not a secret path. Oh, half moonstone. Hey. Hey, good luck all around. Cool. This is going really well. Are you alive still? Yo, I'm like doing really well for myself right now. Hey, Beehive! That's a nice... What is that? Is that a diamond or is that underwear? Okay, I'm not... That is death. Let's lower the shortcut first and rest up. It's underwear? Okay, I thought it was underwear. Definitely a hat? Okay. Head back to Hotel Crop. Upside down hat. Oh. The triangle-y part is so you can see through those little holes. Definitely not leg holes for legs.
I always welcome friends. May I? Oh,
Decipher
how long do you
this.
think it would take me to decipher it? Time me. Ecco, all done and all yours. For a layman, it would have been a tough nut to crack, even for a replica. Child's play for me, of course. I bet you could make a fortune by solving the code behind it all. But why the Grand Covenant, I wonder? Apologies, my friend. I became lost in thought. Please take it.
Yeah. What? The train doesn't leave anymore and the merchant awaits a frozen feast in the destroyed town. Frozen feast, isn't that a weapon that I have? Or can have? Oh, but I killed the man who sells me weapons. Oh man, okay, so I can't even get that one. Okay, no worries then. No, don't even bother. You can still get it? Oh. Ow, I murdered the heck out of Alidoro. Or not Alidoro, Parrot. This scumbag. I think I also... The boy from the swamp monster stargazer. Oh. Oh, he does it now? He does those things? Okay. Is he here or do I have to go find him? We talk through his dialogue, he moves to the hotel and becomes a merchant where Alidoro was. Okay, so the thing is, and this is the thing. I may have accidentally bought the not accidentally, on purpose. I bought the amulet that weapon needed the soul for, the ergo from. You know, yeah. So yeah. I apologize. Next playthrough. When Overture comes out and I play this again, we'll do that. We'll do it then. I think you only get quartz anyways. Speaking of quartz, do I have any on me? 3! Ooh, I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky? I'm lucky. Is the cat there for me to pick up? No. Hi, Lucky, I'm Dad. Get your dad jokes out of here, Eepy. You and your dad jokes. Playthrough. Sounds like something EA would invent, a pay per playthrough system or something. That sounds disgusting, and I need you to please stop. I want to add Fable slots, but I also kind of want to do this one. I'm gonna do this one. Like arcade style where every time you queue for a match you pay $1. Oh god, no, please, no. 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 No, stop talking. It's the future of gaming? No. No. You're ruining everything. Don't even give them the idea. They'll do it. they'll do it, and then we'll be hacked. We'll be hacked beyond belief. I have no idea what lowers guard regain reduction even does. I firmly believe that if they went that far, people would boycott until it changed. You mean like they did with like Battlefront 2 and like how like, oh, you'd have to play for 100 hours to unlock Darth Vader, or pay like $28 or something. Like it was basically like you had to pay the money. I've become even more powerful. No one can stop me. Then we all only support the gaming companies that don't do it, no matter how small. That's the dream, right? You know? Put your money where your mouth is. You feel like gamers are super stubborn, so a boycott might actually work. Yeah. There have been several things that specifically like gamers have like been super like stubborn about and gotten reversed. Like, I don't know why, but like when it comes to like I remember with like Xbox, Overwatch is a good example. People shifted to Marvel Rivals because all the bad choices they made. Now they're bringing a bunch of the old features back. Yeah, and another like these. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Ow. You heck. So the example I was thinking of was when like the PlayStation, like the Xbox One was like, this console will no longer use discs. Well, it can use discs, but the moment you put the disc in the console, it basically like locks the ID of that version of the game to your console, and then you can't like necessarily sell it anymore. Like, well, you can sell it, but like it's not the same. It wasn't the same as like, you know, giving your game to GameStop and getting some money and trading it in for a different game. It was like really different. And then PlayStation came around the corner and was just like, hey, we don't do that at all. And everyone was like, Xbox, you suck. And now, like, you know, Steam is literally doing that. You know, like, you don't own any, like, own your games. I fell. I forget, is disruption the one that kills you immediately? Leave me alone, mister. I haven't done anything to you. Technically, Steam always did that. They were just forced to make that information more clear now. Yeah, it's just like... Disruption insta-kills? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, I figured it out. Like, I honestly thought at the time, like, I was one of those people, because I was a little kid. I was just a kid, so I was like, boo, Xbox, no, you can't do that to me. Why? I love GameStop. Yeah. Yeah, like, there are so many, like, for music, like, there's Bandcamp where, like, if you buy an album on Bandcamp, like, you can just download the wave file of the album and you just have it, you know? Like you can just send it around. If you truly wanted to, you could just send it around. But like same thing with GOG. Like it's more like that's the thing that they're trying to prevent by like giving you like a specifically yours, like, oh, we have to like give you a special copy that like only works on your licensed Steam account thing. Is that they're trying to keep you from like they're trying to keep you from like giving your copy to your friend and stuff. Yeah. It's just like with digital. Yeah, just install, use the key inside the case and play. Yeah. See, like, that was a simple solution. Like, there was a single key that you had to use, and once you use that key, it was done, you know? Like, that was basically the same thing that Xbox was doing, you know? Like, like, to a lesser extent, that is exactly what Xbox was doing. Like, but like, you could? I thought the key only worked on one system, and then like once you used it, it was over. Like you couldn't use it on any other PC. Because that's if Xbox, what they were gonna do was basically just make it so, you know, we bought a disc and like put it in your console and it was your game. But like they had systems in place. All the disc games that I had, the key can be used as many times as you want. For Red Alert 3, I can install the games 5 times total. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. But like, sorry, I'm in a fight. And he's done. Sorry, I'm trying to make a point about Xbox. What Xbox was doing wasn't bad, is what I'm trying to say. Red Alert 3 was on PS3? I didn't know that. No. You're good. I love having discussions with everybody. It's so lively and fun. I just like, there's something I just like, it's like a pet peeve of mine, like how you only got Red Alert on PC like 2 years ago. Oh, did you get it with like the big remaster bundle? Because I remember my partner Scruffy got really excited about that, like really excited. And he was like, oh, and when it came out, didn't they give you like because like he still had like his physical like discs of Command and Conquer Red Alert, and so they were like, oh, we'll just honor your discs and give you the copies of the game on EA. Get spanked, nerd. I bought it. Okay, yeah, it depends on what type of keys they use. Like if the game was online, you could check a server and see how many times you installed it and limit it if you wanted. It was a hash matching system. The game engine would validate the keys, so those games would be installed any number of times as long as you had a good key. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I had a disc for AoE 2 and S3, SC1 plus 2, and StarCraft 1 and 2, and a bunch of other lesser games. Yeah. It's so interesting to hear how some companies license their games out. I want to see what's down here. Is it dangerous? Is it risky? Oh, it is dangerous. This looks deathly. But there's a chest on the other side. Turn off all of those. And I open my prize, which is probably a quartz. My brain is so full of quartz energy. I have several lightning storms in my brain. First one that you had to buy and install separately. Oh yeah, like the solitaire doesn't count. Pinball, that pinball one that came installed on Windows, that doesn't count. You silly. If I remember correctly, I had my parents get me Portal because my friend was raving about it at school. You got like the original Portal on your PC? That's awesome. This is Solitaire and Pinball. All there were proper games for kids that came pre-installed. That's pretty cool. For AoE, StarCraft 1, and a Star Wars game. Oh, was it like Battlefront? Operation Flashpoint. What? Pajama Sam or the talking car? Oh man, what's the talking car's name? Oh, what's the talking car's name? No, I know their name. No one put it in chat until I figure it out. Zoomster. No, that's not their name. That's not their name. No, I keep thinking of like Bubsy, but that's that orange cat. Okay, no. You can put it in chat now, I'll never get it. Star Wars The Battle of Endor. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, I will never figure out the name of the car. It's gone. It's gone from me. I was kind of hoping there would be a stargazer to sit at. I wonder if I missed one, but here goes. Kozi, it's a type of golf putt-putt? What's his name? Putt-putt? Putt-putt saves the zoo! Oh! Sorry, I was playing the Hello Kitty games when I was a kid and getting made fun of for it. I wasn't allowed to like Hello Kitty. Cause I'm a boy and boys aren't allowed to like things that are cute. I was the first to be completed. I will hatch from the egg and fly into the new world. Okay. Yeah. It is extremely dumb. We limit people for no reason. Okay, now I'm about to fight a boss. I play with dolls with my older sister. My parents were okay. My parents were okay with it. Yeah. Purple Place is a memorable pre-installed Microsoft game. Purple Place? What is that? Why does that sound familiar? I don't know, but I'm gonna go fight this boss now. I would play with, so my sister and I would construct little parking lot garages out of our wooden blocks, and then we would like operate them with like these like little matchbox cars we had, and well, not parking lot, like whole like cities. And it would be fun. Ooh, you look cool, mister. Or miss, or whoever you are. Whoa, you have blue eyes. Are you the first to be hatched from the eggs? Hello, Sassy. Ooh, that was, okay, that attack didn't look anything like it.
The arm of God will awaken soon.
Dang, he dumpstered. They dumpstered me. Gendered language, apologies. They dumpstered me. They put me in the dumpster and set it to compact. I'm gonna need dumpstered. Yeah, it's okay. Round 2, baby. I'm the sequel to Dogs. You may be complete, but you're not the sequel. Oh, that's not fair. Wow. If you can time a parry with a heavy attack on her first attack, you can instantly break her shield. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Come get this ass. So many uppercuts. Okay. I need to get my head in the game like a wildcat. My head is out of the game and I need to get it within. I need to get it in the confines of the game. That's the problem here. Come here. If you have a second phase, you better tell me. Oh my gosh, like she one-hits me. Okay. Am I using the wrong... Maybe I should be using the... I'm slightly heavy now. Oof, oof, baby. Okay. Where's the amulet that increases my weight limit? There you go. And then I put on. You also played SimCity, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, and Operation Flashpoint. Ooh, fun, fun, fun. Someone called a garbage disposal because you are going there. Garbage disposal?
Sermonis.
I thought I timed that perfectly. Am I severely underleveled in vitality? Is that the problem? Here, let me try to put some points in vitality. See if I can resuscitate the situation. I am slightly healthier and ready to fight you. I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive. Yes. Okay. I think I know what I need to do actually. I have to perfect parry her enough times to break her sword. I'm gonna break her sword. I'm gonna Sekiro her. Let's go. Come here, bitch. That is a grab. So I don't need to... Come here. Gosh. When does your sword break? Ow. No, I got greedy. Oh, you greedy son. You greedy son. Ah, son of a son. Bean. Trash gobbo. Ah. Oh gosh. This is intense. Second phase? Take your mask off and fight me.
Oh, Simon.
Put some pants on. I like how her shield is already broken.
Your sword, Laxasia, swears to protect this tower.
That sucked. I was hoping the second phase would start, you know, with like a fight part, but instead she just shot lasers at me and then killed me. Okay, maybe there's a amulet that I have that's better for like perfect guards. Like oh if I get a perfect guard, then I get like some kind of bonus or something. Because right now the one I have is just like, oh, if I attack, I get a boost to attack. Yeah, this one. Let's do this one. I got hit with the backhand. Don't ask me why I got hit by that. I just got green. Dumpster. Sorry for the silence, everybody. This is kind of hard. Oh, you can reflect the lasers back at her. Okay, I was dodging them. I should parry them. Okay, now that I know that, let's do it again, but even funner. Fight time, baby. Put up your dukes. Let's get down to it. Ah, beans. I didn't dodge the right way. Okay, we are gonna do this. It's gonna be so cool and flashy. You're gonna be like, what? I can't believe that this kobold managed to pull this off in such a sleek and stylish way. And then I'm gonna be like, of course I did. I'm the Kobold. Rough start so far, but let's make the magic happen. I whiffed that one. Quick, while she's down, kick it. $1 million, we have to greet a stranger by hugging them once a month. Okay, I take that.
money.
Ah, I mistimed it. Like, I'm pretty sure you could just go to like, cause like stranger is subjective. Cause like it's just someone you didn't know until that point. And so you could probably easily go to a place that's like, oh, like here's like a meeting for like, oh, like not AA. What is like a support group or like a hobby group if you don't have it. Yeah. Like there are so many places you could go to get that. Oh my gosh. Invested in an external disc reader. Oof. Oh man, those old babies. I can't even get past her first phase anymore. I don't know what happened to me. I was like locked in. I was dialed in for a moment. How dare you? Okay, we're back, baby. Just try your lightning. Oh my gosh, I got her to half health though. That was amazing. Okay, I can totally do this. If I can get her to half health like that, I can probably just falconize her if I can get her to half health. Can I get out of the corner, please? Thank you. You are a warrior with honor, Laxasia. Yes. Get wiggled on, nerd. That was it. Oh my gosh, I was stun locked because I've used all my stamina. I'm being a silly Willis right now. I'm not even getting past her first phase reliably anymore. Maybe she's weak to like acid. $1 million, or you get a small pet dragon like that one in Act and Split Fiction. Does it grow up into a big dragon eventually? Stay small forever. Okay. I would take the dragon. Cost of the dragon? I don't think there's dragon costs. What? All he eats is dragon fruit. Trash! Trash, trash, trash. But you get a dragon, guys. Like, $1 million? It's like, that's nothing. No, I would never show it to anyone because they might steal my dragon. I would just like have a dragon and just have it be my bro to the close, you know? Like, no. I would buy a dragon fruit. And people would be like, why are you buying so much dragon fruit? And I'd be like, that's none of your business. Why did I try to dodge a red? What's wrong? Toppy. It's $1 million, it's not 10 million. It's only $1 million. That's only. $1 million is so much money. Like, it's a ridiculous amount of money. But companionship. Thank you for doing the easiest one to parry twice in a row. But if upkeep is paid for the dragon, would you choose that one? Oh my god, if upkeep is paid for? Oh, that'd be brilliant. All the dragon fruit. No! How dare you shoot lasers out of your sword? Lasers, lightning. How dare? This person's kicking my buns. And I'm already an hour and a half into the stream. And I said I'd finish it today. I'm finishing Liza P today. I don't care how long the stream goes. I'm kicking her ass. I'm kicking everyone else's ass. You probably are not finishing today? What do you mean I'm not finishing today? This is like the second to the last boss, isn't it? What? But I put finale in the title. Fix the title? Damn it! I really wanted to finish it today! You naysayers. As I get stabbed through the heart with a sword. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. No, you guys can't tell me what I can and can't do. suck at the game for content? No! I'm gonna be amazing! Did she just do this, the command grab twice in a row? That was pretty cool. Damn. Got invited for Overwatch, so I gotta go. Unfortunately, I'll see you for finale part 2. Okay. See ya, EP. Have a good time. Oh my god! What do you even do? She moves around too much. It's like chaotic. It's so chaotic, that second phase. Get dumpster, nerd. Yeah, I broke your backpack. Now what? Now you're gonna get another Jan sport. Gonna have to ask your mom. Maybe this one will have wheels on it. You can roll around in the hallways. I'm trash. 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 I'm sorry, everyone. It's okay. It's okay. I'm accepting my own apology. and I'm saying I can do this. Naysayers, all my moderators, they're against me. They're against me. They don't think I can beat the game today. They don't think I can conquer Laxasia and win the game, but I'm gonna win. I'm gonna prove them all wrong. If you win, I'll cook a horse? What? That doesn't make me want to win. Why would I want to win if you're gonna cook a horse? Are you trying to make me lose? Thank you, Coffee Bot, for believing in me, like you always do. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Big microwave for when you're cold. We did spend a lot of money on big microwave when you're cold, so it would be nice to get some use out of it. Stop hitting me with that! It's a waste of my pulse cells. My performance so far has been horrible. Mostly because I'm trying to break her shield. Dang, 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 down. Fight me, Scrub Lord, I'm ripped. I understand. Worship Sermonis. Got it. Oh my god. Ah. You, son. You. You big. No. Don't get frustrated. That plays into their hands. The hands of my moderators who are so cruel and don't believe I can win the game. Yeah, get dumpster, nerd. I'm the worst! I can't even get the timings right. Okay. I'm fighting multiple enemies right now. I'm fighting her, I'm fighting myself, I'm fighting the fates. Take a deep breath. I got this. I got this. It's okay. Everything's perfect. I'm a kobold. I am a kobold. Let's throw down, baby. What the heck? Why didn't that hit me? Okay, miss. No! No, I had four had so I had so many pulse cells. I had so many pulse cells. I did so well that time. And I didn't make it. I didn't make it. It's okay, we'll do it again. Okay. Shield's broken. Throw down with me, baby. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Second phase is like insane. That was just sad. That was just really sad. I ran out of stamina because I did 2 charged R2 attacks. I'm playing so sloppy. Okay. New strat, have more health. That's a base stat, base strat. Okay, I actually kind of like having more health. I could take like another hit entirely. That's kind of nice. I think it'll be really helpful for the second phase, because second phase, like, she just dances on me and there's nothing I can do. What's the thing for increases max stamina? Yeah, okay. We're going increased max stamina, increased max stamina regeneration speed, increased max health. Get dumpstered, nerd. Extra health is allowing me to live through what would have been fatal mistakes before. constipated, try Laxasia complete. That's a good goof. That's a quality goof right there. I appreciate that. How dare you hit me with a backswing?
The arm of God will awaken soon.
I'm so tired of this lady. She's so mean to me. God, the overheads. I'm literally wearing like the highest armor items you can wear in the game. So I have the maximum strike oh. Let's try this. Now my slash defense will be higher. Maybe this will protect me from some of the blows. Stop doing this attack. I hate this attack. Because you always follow it up with some random stuff, and I don't know what to do with it. Yes, this attack. So I actually know how to parry this one. It's higher Garkuku. I don't know I'm thinking about that video right now, but I am. If only I had the Bone Boys with me right now. They would help me. Okay, only 2 full cells to fight. Literally the hardest being to fight in the whole world. No, I don't want to worship Sermanus. I want to beat your ass. Worship salamanders? Is that what the captaining said? Stinky cheese. Two parries in and she's not even, she just passed the half health mark. Hooray, broke her shield. Why do I try to parry that? I have never once successfully parried that overhead, the red overhead. The timing eludes me like Loch Ness. I could spend eons diving, searching for her. I could scan the entirety. But I would never be satisfied and I would never find it. I know, I'm talking about Nessie. You know what I meant. You ass! And I missed the parry for that one too. Oh my gosh. If I was playing Sekiro, I'd be dead.
The arm of God will awaken.
I died to that. Are you kidding me? Kidding me? You've gotta be kidding me. Loch Ness Monster! It exists! It's not just a thing that someone put in the water and took a picture of. It's real. They gave me that movie, that one movie. The one where the kids find Nessie and it's like all magical and stuff. It's real. I saw it. The Loch Ness Monster is real. It helped me apply for a second voice. Don't make me laugh. I'm fighting Laxasia.
The arm of God will awaken.
Reads like a Chuck Single book title. Exactly. Let me just take that L. Oh my god, I can't get past the second phase! I mean the first phase! I refuse to end this stream until I at least beat this scrub lord. Okay, I've accepted it. It's 2 hours into the stream and I haven't even beat this ass clown. But you know what? I am going to beat them. Get dumpstered. Stop doing this attack. It's annoying. I suck.
The arm of God will awaken soon.
Oh my god. I had 7 pulse cells and I only got it at half health. What kind of scrub lord? Okay. I need to tighten up at that second part. I was acting out of fear that entire time. There needs to be control. The same control that I have when I fight this bastard. Higher, Garth. Get absolutely dumpstered, you bitch. I tried to do something fancy just then and it got me killed. I tried to shoot her with my falcon eye, but she was too far away, and it killed me. So the falcon eye isn't really a valid option for that part, which is unfortunate. I was really banking on the falcon eye being useful. I want to watch the mummy. I don't know why, but just looking at this Laxasia makes me want to watch the mummy really badly. Okay, bitch. Round 3. Fucking come at me. What the hell? That's what she does when she gets stunned? She kills you? She just murders you? Oh my god. Cool. That's a good feeling. Hey, you know what's the best thing to say to someone who's tilted? That they're tilted. This sucks. I'm bad. I'm going through like the stages of grief right now. Fighting this boss. How did I do this before? What was the other version of me comprised of that just like casually did this? And then forgot about it. Like I didn't even remember this fight. I did it!
Sir Simon, only you with the one.
Oh my sweet days. How did I do that? How in the world did I manage that? Can't have an uneven number. The tree is alight with gold fruit. Oh, someone has a question at the Rosa Isabella Street entrance. Okay, I have some places I need to go, and then I'll... Wait, how much more of the game is there? Can I finish? Gotta be at least another boss fight, right? Yeah, no, I know there's another boss fight, but... Okay, where's the dude that I can trade items with? So, EP said that there was a guy, the friend that was gonna take up Maybe he's at Rosabella Street entrance. Why is it so like beautifully daytime? Hello? There's apparently someone to talk to here. Hello? Okay, so right, it said there was like 3 dots, like someone wanted to talk to me. Oh. Okay, so where could they be? I can't think of any peaceful places. Oh, here. Oh, this isn't peaceful. Is there anywhere nearby that's peaceful? Peaceful enough for someone to want to talk to me? Down here? Huh. Wait, this is the next stargazer. So I passed it. I passed whoever I'm supposed to talk to. Hierarchical. Okay. The only person who's here was the old woman, but I went to her window and she didn't talk to me. This is a puzzler for sure. I hear a cricket. Could it be like someone, like a Gemini? Maybe I didn't try talking to her enough. Okay, I've wasted enough of your time with this to Google. Okay. Right here.
Over here! Nice to see you again. I thought if I got a second chance, I'd go to where my heart's content. I never expected to get out alive. Oh, it's overwhelming, even now. Want to take a look at what I have? I grabbed a couple of things before taking off. It's a new life, a new attitude, and simple pleasures like ordinary conversation. Nice loot, yeah? If you need anything, just say the word.
Yay.
I used to be a fan of the actress Patricia. Not the red actress Adelina, but her sister. Patricia had an angelic voice like her sister. If she'd become famous, they would have called her the White Goddess. But her career was cut short. She took poison and ruined her throat. I've only read others' memories, so I don't know the details. But the memories people had of her songs.
Oh,
You should have
wow.
heard her voice in her
I'm sorry,
prime.
I cut her down.
Something transcendent like that. Makes you feel alive. I survived. So I'm seeking out experiences like that. So, any more questions? Did I go sightseeing? You bet I did. It's the heart of Krat. The theatre, the Ferris wheel, there's so much to see. Although, most of it has burned down now, I suppose. The most fascinating thing, I couldn't believe it. The writing on the back of a made puppet. I read memories, but still, any way you look at it, it's the made puppet's words. Probably designed like that. What kind of puppet would write that stuff? Still, it was weird. You should see it for yourself.
Maid puppet? An outfit.
Nice loot, yeah?
Ooh, and a new weapon that I haven't seen before.
Nice loot, yeah?
She said it was on the back of a maid puppet? Is that the puppet that I... Huh. I love you, Julian. Oh my god. This was the puppet that the man loved, the man with the man that in the beginning of the game that I thought I lied to him, and I told him that the puppet wrote that she loved him, like wrote a letter or something. She actually did. She wrote that she loved him. The puppet was really feeling that she cared for him. Yo, I never knew that. I'm finding out stuff in this playthrough that I never knew in my first playthrough, and I loved my first playthrough. Like, this playthrough makes me love this game even more. Like, this shit is poppin'. It's fucking absurd. I love this. Oh, hi.
Hey, I didn't think we'd meet again. I've just come back from the relic of Trismegistus, and I had no idea it was connected to the hotel. I should add that to my map. It was grim work out there. I found the real Alidoro. He's dead. Probably died heroically, seeking one last score. I buried his body and collected his belongings. It's a tragedy. He was a real professional and an inspiration to the next generation. I'm planning to continue his legacy. And like I said, I'm an explorer, not a fighter, so you would know. Is this weapon any good? If you're worthy, I'll give you Alidoro's weapon.
Uroboros eye. Whoa. Upon a successful guard, weapon durability is not reduced. Okay, but I want the weapon. I'm gonna upgrade that. Well, I have no money, but I will upgrade that eventually. Uroboros eye. That's so cool. It's like a sickle. I mean, not a sickle. It's like a what is it called? The thing that Axel uses in Kingdom Hearts. Chakrams. They're chakrams. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Okay, what do I do now? Oh, people needed to talk to me.
You're here.
But you didn't need to talk to me.
I can hardly believe it. But the ergo readings you gathered leave no doubt. No doubt at all, you see? Okay, Vanini, breathe. Despite your best efforts, they can't read your mind yet. My friend, my apologies. But when you hear this news, you'll be excited too. The puppets were being compelled by the Grand Covenant. But they were communicating with each other, with wavelengths. This is beyond anything I'd imagined. They were not built with this kind of intelligence. I did the best I could to decipher the wavelengths, but there was considerable noise in the signal. Care to give it a listen?
Yeah.
Carlo, I hope you can hear me. The laws of the Grand Covenant bind us. We're his puppets.
Oh.
First law, all puppets must obey their creator's commands. Law 0, the creator's name is Geppetto. Giuseppe Geppetto.
Ah! Did you hear that? The last part sounded important, but there was too much static.
Wait, you didn't hear
You
it?
heard it, please. We need to find the cause of the frenzy and
You
disable
did.
our
How did you
chance.
not hear it? Oh, cause
What
you.
or who was
Can
behind
you
the
not
frenzy?
hear it? You're not attuned to Ergo.
Geppetto. Lo Zero, the creator's name is Geppetto. One can't make these things up. It must be true. That was the cause of the frenzy. But why would Geppetto of all people do this? I suppose we'll never find out if we don't save him. I have to admit it's good to have things in motion again. I was beginning to despair. Now that we know the cause, we can find a solution. And it's all thanks to you, my friend.
At the house of any...
Strange. It hurts.
Why is it so dark in here? Kitty! Hello, little. What was your name again? Spring? Sprocket? Oh. Hello, little one. You are my friend and I love you. Oh, what? Wait, hold on. What? Where'd she go? Did she learn how to walk again? Did she get better? To the wonderful gentleman who gave my precious time back to me, that time I met you was light itself. Whether you're that child or not, I think you're a kind, precious child. Thank you for giving me my joy back to me. Thank you for giving my joy back to me in my last moments. To the young gentleman who resembles Carlo. Antonio Sarasani. Wait. But the message in the thing was saying it was to Carlo. Oh my gosh. The turntables. The mystery unfolds.
With unsurpassed sorrow, I must announce Lady Antonia has passed away. As she entered immortality, she seemed at peace. Her face was calm, and she wasn't in pain. It is all thanks to you. Without your most difficult of choices, she would never have found such peace. As for me, I am bereft of emotion.
Oh.
My life, or what passes for it, has lost meaning.
That's so
It feels
sad.
like pain has swallowed me whole. Thus I plan to erase my heart and become an ordinary puppet. This will be my last conversation with you as Polendina. Despite how it ended, I thank you for the kindness, bravery, and beautiful moments you showed me.
Dude, don't do it. What?
Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
Are you just dead now? Did he just die?
Welcome to Hotel...
Polendina? You can't just shut yourself off. Come back. This is sad as hell, yo. Everyone's like dead. Also, this song is beautiful. Yeah, this is what a devastating way to end a stream. I wanted to call it an episode, but it's live, so it's a stream. But yeah, oof. Okay. What do I do with this? I have like so much information. Spaghetti time? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Oh, Hatman still has stuff he wants to say to me.
We all owe you a huge debt, or we will, if we can stop the frenzy. You may not be aware, I am an orphan.
Oh my god, the sorrow just continues.
The authorities in Krat insisted it was a mugging, but I know what I saw. A mad, raving puppet killed them. A puppet that was driven by a murderous lunatic's awakened ego. I know that because the lunatic told me his name. Arlecchino. I'll never
The king of riddles.
I have been fitting puppets with the Grand Covenant to ensure no one else ever has to experience the same tragedy I did. I was this close to giving up. But now that you're here, you can
His
take
parents were murdered by the king of riddles?
Actions. See what else you can read with it. You might even discover more secrets within the Puppet King's message. You can play it back as much as you like. Just use the Stargazer. Here. Ah, the hotel seems truly empty, now that Lady Antonia has, departed. She was the closest person I had, you know? All that with my parents happened when I was just a child. These halls are truly cavernous now without her. And her music. She was a terrific pianist before she fell ill. Now it's up to us to protect this hotel. Her home and ours.
Maybe if I play piano, he'll feel a little better. Like if I filled it with music.
I always welcome.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna go try. Sorry, stop record, please. I'm gonna play something.